Yo, what's going on, everybody? Good morning. Happy Tuesday, Blues Day. What's going on? My lovely audience out there in YouTube land. Check it out. I got my little Misfit Toys shirt on. Oh, Charlie in the box. Come on, who doesn't love that? How the heck are you, man? We're doing good this morning. Ready to rock and roll, go over some news bits and box office, new releases, and all that good jazz. Just stoked you're here. So we'll get to you guys in just a second. In the meantime, yeah, I've already done drank most of my drink. Grab a drink, grab a snack. Oh, you guys know what time it is. That's right. I pulled the door move. It's time for the morning mug. Let's go. My friends, welcome back to the Morning Mug. Now let's chat. All right, how do we look? How do we sound out there? Everything looking good, sounding good, awesome. So are you guys. All right, let's get to it. Let's see who's hanging out. I'm stoked that my StreamYard is still here. I had to downgrade because StreamYard was ready to just rake us YouTubers over the coals, and basically 3 times the price. Pretty much for this service 3 times. I don't know who bought them out, but they jacked up the prices. So it's so funny. After my last stream, they're like, how was your stream? I'm like, poor. Because you're raising your prices. But anywho, who's out there? Good morning, Huck. Oh, you got Congo. Yeah, I missed out on that, but Galaxy Quest 4K. I may be getting Galaxy Quest for Christmas, so I'm in the no purchase zone right now. If any of you guys are in my boat, the closer you get to Christmas, you make a pact with your loved one and say, stop buying stuff. Hasn't been hard for me. I really want Willow 4K Kickboxer Riddick. Look at that. It's a lot of good stuff out there, man. Adrian James, what up, bud? Hello there, Huck. Man, how you doing, Dave, pal? What is that? Okay. Oh, look at the little thumbnail. I can't really tell. Let's see. Maybe blow it up a little bit here. Is that you? Is that you in the thumbnail, bro? I don't know if I've ever seen you face on screen. Anywho, it's cool, man. All right, let's see. Hey, good morning to you. I'm just walking up right now. Makes coffee and waffles. Sounds like my intro, bro. Let's go. I have not bought anything new. That's about right. I'm going out to eat Saturday. Nice. It's your birthday. That's right. Collect Movie Man has his birthday stream coming up, I believe, on Sunday, if I'm correct, Mr. Movie Man, which hopefully I'm set to be a part of as well. So come join us. And if you want to put a link to that particular thing so people can hit go to it and hit notify, that'd be okay by me, sir. Huck, you ever join my live stream? Sorry, just said on Saturday at 10. Wait. 10 p.m. your time, 10, 9, 8. Oh, so it's 7 now? Okay, it was earlier. I think the live stream will only be an hour or 2. Let me check because I think originally we had it that it was like 8 o'clock your time, 5 o'clock my time. So let me make sure that hasn't altered things there, bud. Huck finally hit 100 subs. Yeah, let's go. Nice. Greetings, Mr. Moody. Welcome. Good morning. Look at that. Got his mug ready to go. Craig is here. Ham is here. Hello, Huck. How are you today? Good. Are you excited to see Will Smith smashing everyone in the Golden Globes? I don't think he'll be doing that. He's learned his lesson. Let's see. Hello, everyone. Happy Tuesday. Yeah, Adrian James. Yes, indeed. You sound awesome. I like sounding awesome. I appreciate that. That's me in my picture. Yeah. Sup, dog? Love it. Love it. See, we're that much closer to getting you on the show then. See, we've seen your lovely mug. Now let's get you on the mug. See what it did there? Yeah, they saw what you did there, Huck. Come on now. You have a smart audience. Hey there, everyone. Please hit that like button. Caveman. Gotta do it right. Yeah, man. Hit that like button. The Huckster thrives on likes. He may not get a lot of, Job offers lately, but likes. He could use some likes right now. I'll send you a message on IG. Sounds good. For the time. Sounds good. Hello, Craig. How you doing? Caveman says, there's the birthday stream already jumping on the links. Look at that. Let's see. How many do we have? We got about 12 watching right now. Everybody's just sort of getting into the old cafe, which is totally cool. Totally cool. Sound like the kids today, Huck. Yeah, because I'm all with it. But let's see. What is new? Let's see. I participated in a game show trial thing. It's sometimes you get like asked to do these sort of trials. I can't tell you what it's about. Can't do none of that, science stuff. But it was fun. I'll just say it was fun. It's a cool thing that once it gets out there, they're settling in, I think, today with a big presentation of it. And should it do well, I will let you guys know. You'll be the first. Like, for example, the one I worked on before that I couldn't tell you about was that Friends thing. And there's going to be a Friends special coming out on HBO Max, I think this month. Yeah, they haven't sent me a notification, so I don't think it's out yet. If somebody's already seen it, y'all let me know. I can't believe. I think you would have told me, though, because I think I'm in the intros and stuff. So that's cool. But yeah, so, and potentially, I don't know. Remember how like last week I was on air and the phone rang and it was me getting potentially an offer? This is exactly how this industry works, y'all. Don't ever get into the entertainment industry. It's so unsteady, right? Is hey, something might start Monday. Guess what? It's Tuesday. It has not started. I still feel like it'll happen at some point, because at some point these shows do need to get going on the air. But boy, this is so willy-nilly. You got a start date on this date. It's not a done deal, as it were. Anybody, maybe I'll move somewhere. Who's got a good state to live in? A nice, affordable state. We'll come hang out. We'll be state buddies. Fish is here. What's up, man? The morning muggles. Fish, how are you, dude? Miss you, bud. Good to see your lovely face. I don't know what Sue's going to get. Do I look like the keepers who died down? I sit around all day, like scratching my chin, looking up into the sky, thinking to myself, what's Sue gonna get? What's Sue gonna get? Hey, what's Sue gonna get? And these guys too. Now the silver crew. Tell him, Sue.
What's Sue gonna get?
What's Sue gonna get? I don't know, but hey, what's Sue gonna get? How's that for a segue? Well, I don't know. Let's go ahead and check it out, Bob. Let's go. Okay, here we go. Y'all, it is the big Blues Day Tuesday, so new releases come out today. We always save that announcement here on the show to go over live with y'all to see what you're itching for. You got to tell me out there in movie land, what's scratching at your mailbox. We got No Country for Old Men on 4K. I got that on Blu-ray. I got a really cool, 10 movie pack of award winners from whatever studio that is, Paramount. And that's one of them. So I don't really need, here's the thing, y'all, until work really gets flowing and going, there's no double dips anymore right now. I mean, my wife's probably going to get me Galaxy Quest, which is, as you guys have to go see. I have my, top 100 movies of all time, right? Who's seen that? Right? Raise your hand out there. I want to see hands raised. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 4 of you. Okay. Look, it's a good video. You got to go see it. I worked a long time on it. And it's funny when you do those. So I'll share some secret sauce with you. You go through so many iterations of what lands on the video. Like I came in wit on, I literally in the edit, I had movies. I pulled at least 10 movies out, put 10 movies in. It was crazy. It was crazy trying to, and there's still regret. Even at the end, I think to myself, well, I wish this was in there now. But you're always going to do that. Like, I love the list that's there, but now I feel like certain things are missing. Maybe I'll do a little special about, it's sort of like the Golden Globes. There's snubs and there's ones that made it in. So you saw the ones that made it in. What were the snubs that I passed on? So yeah. Anyway, I'll share that with you. Well, here, I mean, this is the thumbnail right here. Boom, right there. Go check it out. My top 100 favorite movies of all time. You must go see this video. It's a humdinger. It's very and it's quick. It sounds like it's going to be a long video. It's like, oh my God, he's going to talk about 100. No, it's actually done in a very fast way. I don't talk about. I just show them. Everybody talks about these blah blah blah. Okay, it's I'm just gonna. It's 100 movies. We got to get through this quick, y'all. So we're not parked too long. It's maybe just a few seconds on each movie. In fact, is Tiger, I don't know if Tiger Blue is here yet, but Tiger Blue helped me out. Yeah, I get this. I cannot believe it. Here, I'll go full screen on this one. I forgot number 3. Like he counted my top 10. He goes, Hook, I don't know if you know, but you only got 9 movies in your top 10. Do you know when you spend this much time on a video and I nitpick it and I look at the effects, make sure everything is there, and I look at all the movies, and to realize there's a movie missing in your top 10, I was even feeling like something was off in the top 10. I'm like, wow, that just kind of flew by. Number 3, my number 3 favorite movie of all time. You got to go see what it is, and you let me know. But I had to pull the other one off and put the new one on. I could not let a top 100 live on YouTube forever without, first of all, having 100 movies. Had 99. Couldn't do that. And not have this particular movie on there because it is that special to moi. So hope y'all go check that out. All right, let's get back to it. Flapping your gums, Huck. Let's go. Riddick on 4K. Nope, don't need that. Willow on Steelbook, which is probably... How much is this? So let's click it, y'all. What are we talking about here? $55. Pass. That is a hard pass. Where are these people getting off with these Steelbook prices nowadays, y'all? I'll tell you. Like, I like Steelbooks. I've never been like the Steelbook guy, but prices like that is keeping me away from really... Like, I think, yeah, the Galaxy Quest... Whether you got the Steelbook or the slipcover, they were virtually the same price. I think they were like 50 cents difference, something like that. So, and I like the Steelbook because it has the TV with the ship breaking out, which is one of the original posters that came out. The other one with the slipcover, I have that Steelbook that a friend of mine gave me, which is very nice, for the Blu-ray. So I didn't need that. So I figured, well, let's just go for the Steelbook. And it's $25. The good price for a Steelbook. $55 for Willow. No. I liked Willow. I did not $55 love Willow. That's what I'll say. Silent Night, Deadly Night on 4K. I still have never seen that. Should I see it? Let me know. You got to sell me on it. Sell me. So if you've seen Silent Night, Deadly Night, why should the Huckster watch that? I like me some gnarly movies, man. Some good old, like, yeah, I don't mind slide. I know you guys think, oh, but she's too squeamish, Huck, with the Terrifier. Now, Terrifier is just a slaughter fest gore to be gore, But, I mean, good slashers, man. They're some of my favorites, like Scream, Nightmare on Elm Street, Halloween, all, Friday the 13th, all that good stuff. So if it's good, sell me on it, y'all. 8.5, a Federico Fellini movie on 4K, Ted on 4K, all these 4K releases. Rock and Roll High School, 4K. I'm so bummed. I overdrank before the show. I'm going to run out before the show is over. I have to keep it to a minute. But I talk up a storm, y'all. All right, let's keep it going. The Addiction 4K, Interstellar, big old box set on 4K. The Requiem for a Vampire. I'm just going to have to clear my throat a lot because I can't drink a lot. Story of G.I. Joe, The Giant Spider Invasion. Come on. Good old cheesy sci-fi. Let's do it. The Beast. Let's just skip around here. We got Dolph Lundgren, Men of War. That was a half Dolph Lundgren, half Schwarzenegger impression. Nailed it, though. Toxic Crusaders. I love how, like, some trauma movie based on a toxic superhero got a cartoon. It's kind of funny. Blake 7, the British sci-fi show, gets a full Blu-ray set. Let's take a look. Is that full collection? Let's just make sure. Yeah. The collection series 1. We get sort of a lot of that with the BBC stuff, where it's sort of like series 1 or half the season and then the other half. I think they finally come around. Like, you can get all the Doctor Who's full seasons and stuff like that. But yeah, if you're a Blake 7 fan, there you go. Where am I? Where am I at? Let's see. Oh, The Last Video Store looks like an intriguing flick. I'd love to see that. Back to Interstellar, Rambling Rose, Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey. What else? As we get lower, I don't see things that I feel like Sue's going to get. So we're just gonna. There you go. All right, yeah. Okay, so that's it. That's just the highlights, if you will. You guys are welcome to go to Blu-ray.com and scratch your chin and mull it over and figure out what you're gonna get. But I say, what do y'all think? Definitely like No Country for Old Men. I think Sue and the Steelbook Crew. Look, Steelbook Crew. Look, Tony, if you're gonna get in here, this hat's tickling my ear. You guys gonna pick up Willow? Come on, no. I know that you and Dave and Andrew and Mizzy, y'all gonna look at that sticker price and pass. $55 for one Steelbook. I don't know. That is a real turnoff. Is anybody else getting that? I mean, kudos to you if you get that much dough, but bro, that is a wallet burner right there. So there you go. There's what's out there, y'all. That is what's cooking in the world of Blu-rays and 4Ks. Now let's get back to it and see if there's any like convincing that's been going on for the old huckster for some Silent Night, Deadly Night. See if anybody's got it going. Let's see. Mr. Moody says, hey to Fish. Like that Fish comes in the cafe, the place lights up, the bell dings, he comes in. It's a good time. Good time, Mr. Fish. I haven't seen anything on HBO Max. You have not. Well, you've seen The Penguin. All right. Hey, Caveman, how's it going? Vancouver, what's good, man? What's up, people? Made to a live show. Yes, indeed, you did, my friend, and welcome. Just FYI, my pacemaker gets replaced. Nice. Get that pacemaker replaced, bud. I need you tip-top shape. See, that'll be the perfect next Tuesday thing. Yeah, you take care of you. You know, don't worry about the mug. We got your back next week. If somehow, I don't know how long that takes, but let's get you a perfecto mundo chef's kiss pacemaker for the Caveman. Get you back to tip-top shape. Let's do it. By the way, sporting the old Christmas merch. There we go. Get the little dangle there. Come to Michigan, and then you can hang out with me. Look at that. It's not too bad right now. We have no snow. That's good. Snow. Huckster likes the snow. Once in a while, you go out and make a snowball fight, and then get the heck back inside. Sorry about that. Let's see. I really went Interstellar. Oh, it's sold out on Amazon, but I found a website selling it. But I'm not telling anyone because I'm hoping you might get it. That's good. Look, that's the thing. Some things, they're limited. Like, who's been going nuts? Not me. During the sales, man. You got Groove. You got Kino. Vinegar Syndrome, of course, now they're doing their they get Black Friday stuff, but instantly when December rolls around, that becomes their partnership time. So it's all their partnerships are being promoted. So it's funny because if you missed Congo, yeah, you can't go on there now and get it. But as soon as January 1 hits, I don't think that's sold out. I remember when I was still looking days after, it still said 1,000 copies, just because it's Congo. I mean, it's not Jurassic Park. I know it's Michael Crichton, but it's not anywhere remotely in that same galaxy of greatness. So I think it's selling slower than they thought. But yeah, so I say January 1, if you want that Congo VSU box, I think boom, as soon as it goes, gets it. Oh yeah, Van Gool says Galaxy Quest on 4K is great. Oh, the audio is top 10. I cannot wait to review that again in 4K. Go see where it lands on my top 100, y'all. Where does it land? I've seen it, really enjoy it. Your favorite movies? It's one of my favorites of all time. Yes, indeed. Oh, that Atmos of Galaxy Quest is a beast. Really? Oh man. And I hear they kept all three aspect ratios. So they got the 1:3:3 for the TV stuff. And it goes to the, I think, 178 on the next one. And then the big, super wide for when they're in space. Like, that's just awesome. What a great gimmick that is for that movie. I watched it, really enjoyed it. Nice. Your list was good. Missing. Sorry, Mr. Moody. I mean, I like Lebowski. The thing is, that's the thing. When you're a Lebowski lover, you love that movie. Like, just like I love Galaxy Quest. Like, people that love Lebowski, it is top drawer. For me, though, it's all those other things like Airplane and just, Ferris Bueller, stuff like that. So I don't know. Lebowski, yeah, that wasn't going to quite make the cut. But I'm glad you dig it, though. Like, I love meeting all the big. I have a very good friend who's a huge Lebowski fan. He even went as John Goodman for Halloween one time, So good. So, yeah, but that's the beauty of it. That's my 100. But see, now I got to hear what you guys love. It's a favorites, right? Now I know that's amongst your faves. Just Moody, what you think of the picture at the start? I liked it when they get the ship. Yeah, the Atmos kicks in. Oh, is that when they even play with the audio like that? Dang, that's awesome. You have a Lebowski restaurant in town? That's pretty rad. It was good. It made sense to do it that way. Cool, man. Good morning, Tiana. What up, sugar? I look fantastic. Gee whiz, girl. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yes, Tiana's here, everybody. Make way for the lady. Hey, Dave. Let's see. Huck should visit let's see. Huck should visit your town so can ignore the Lebowski restaurant. Oh, I would know. I love movie places. Like, just because it didn't make my top 100, I would totally go to a movie-based restaurant. You get in and I just sit at the table and go, hey, whatever we eat, you just got to go, we're throwing rocks tonight. Look at that. I even pulled out a quote for you. Come on. Come on. Steve Buscemi, you can't go wrong. I'm very happy that Emma Darcy from House Dragon got nominated for Best. Oh, yeah. Oh, you're teeing up the noms, man. I see what you're doing. We're going to get to that in just a sec. I'm saying about Willow. Are you? Yeah. Girl, $55. Must be out your mind. Disney prices. All right. The food's good. Oh, nice. They have the rug. Now, what they should have is the rug in the entire restaurant. Like, you should be able to walk. But, I mean, I know that would get absolutely filthy in a restaurant. Things being spilled and dropped everywhere. Or at least maybe when you walk in the door, like the doormat is the rug. Is the rug just hanging on the wall? Angle, like, where's the rug? Is it walk onable? I live in New York or North Carolina. New York. Hang on, eyeballs still waking up. North Carolina. We don't really do cool. Yes, you do. I got a friend that lives there, and he's very cool. As are you. See? So I guess they have cool people. They just don't do cool. Well, let's change that. I live in Colorado Springs, Maurice. I want that TED 4K. I want the No Country for Old Men 4K. Maybe the Silent Night, Deadly Night, and Interstellar. See, I noticed no one is selling me on Silent Night, Deadly Night, so it must not be a big, good go-to flick for anybody. Yeah, I'm definitely not getting Willow. I'll get the Marvel TV shows, Star Wars shows. Yeah, the one I'm still waiting on a little bit of a price drop on Hawkeye. That's the one I want to pick up. I was talking about your friend special. Oh yeah, I haven't seen anything on HBO yet. Oh, I gotcha. Nice. Cool. Yeah, I'm sure they would have sent me out a memo. Most overrated movie 2024, but everyone liked it. Overrated. Well, I don't know. I'm trying to think if there's anything that was too overrated. I mean, some people maybe they'd say Deadpool and Wolverine was overrated because it did super, but I liked it a lot. What was overrated that did well? I don't know. Maybe something that's just I don't know. Maybe like Moana 2. I'd have to say Moana 2 just because a lot of people are saying, and my daughter went and saw it, so I'm going to give her the high marks. She said she doesn't get what everybody's saying, right? She says, oh, they say there's bad music and the movie's just okay. She was one notch above both of those things. She said, no, the movie's really good, but the music just isn't as good as the first movie because Lin-Manuel Miranda did not write any of them. So it doesn't have that Miranda secret sauce in it. So maybe that one because it's doing so well. But I'm hearing from people it's just not quite that. So I guess that one, otherwise I don't know of any other really explosive, overrated type things. What about you, Hisham? You got one in your head? Smirk 88, what's going on, man? Good to see you, caveman. Good luck with all that. Yeah, positive vibes to the caveman. That's right, y'all. Let's get it out there. Brent, it's hilarious that Vinegar Syndrome has a do-it-yourself slipcover for April Fool's Day release for those who jumped on it, complete with the VS markers and a box of crayons. Did they? Yeah. All right, that's funny. Did you get that? See, Vinegar Syndrome just doesn't really sell a lot of stuff I'm into, but I do love their stuff. I love their packaging. I love the boxes and all that. They're all good, but at the end of the day, it is about the movie. However, if you are just collecting things to collect them and because you're a collector, that's okay too. Like if you just want the box with say you're not even a fan of Congo, but you got to get that Congo because you got it. I mean, that's okay, y'all. I mean, like everyone, if you're a collector, what's funny is when I hear people say, I don't really like the movie that much, but I had to get it. So I'm like, okay, then that must mean you want it as a collector, not as a movie fan of that movie, a fan of that movie. So yeah, at this point, I can't just drop 40 because even on sale, those are always $45 plus shipping and all that jazz or whatever. So you're 50 plus bucks into every VCU. So I got to kind of like the movie too. I don't just want the sweet box. I want to like the movie as well. Let's see. Willow already went down $10 to 55. Yeah. Just hang in there, caveman. The 30 is a much better price. Good day, mate. Cheers. Say hi, Huck. Good to see you. People are not craving the Craven with Sony dropping on the 3rd to the theaters it was going to be released on. Yes, I heard they're pulling it. Like it was ready to go. They were sharing the first 8 minutes, and I literally just saw that like minutes before coming on here. So I was like, wait, I need to look into that. Is that legit? They're not. It's like it's done. They don't need that bad press. Wow. I mean, that's 3 in a row, man. Madam Web, Morbius, now this. If it ain't got Spider-Man in it, nobody cares except for Venom. But even that should have had Spider-Man in it. Come on, the 3rd Venom movie should have had at least some connection to Spider-Man. Oh, they did not. I enjoy Lebowski. It's a good movie. I agree. It's a good movie. Just not my top 100. I get it. Just like my opinion, man. For real, bro. No, I love it. It's all good. Yeah. Good morning, Huckster. What's up? Greetings, Hollander. No, it's all good, man. Yeah. I wish I was like, there's a few movies like that people are like, Lebowski. I'm like, it just didn't grab me, or something else, like I'll probably say, Smokey the Bandit, who's Fran out there? And then like everybody here is like, what is that movie? Except Caveman, right? Let's see. Good morning, Michael Hubbard. Speaking of Smokey the Bandit, look at that. I know I got a fan of Smokey the Bandit with that guy right there. The rug is just on the wall. Yeah, I figured it'd be like stapled up onto the wall. There's a great Galaxy Quest documentary. Oh yeah, I got it, man. You can watch on Prime or by Vinegar Syndrome. Director talks about the aspect ratio. Yes, I have that and have seen that. Tiger Blue is here. Hey, Huck, everybody. Sorry, late. Just got in. Welcome. Just talking about you earlier. You saved my bacon, bruh. This is the guy right here who noticed I was missing number 3 on my top 100. I tell you guys, like you get fried putting you'll see when you watch it. It is very well made. It's edited and it's like high production value, but in trying to keep everything in your head, something can slip by, and something did. So, but it has been course corrected. So there. Huck, I wanted to ask, are you going to talk about the 3 actors that are possibly going to be playing in the Harry Potter TV show? I don't have those 3 people pulled up at the moment. Maybe we'll save that for your thing. Let's do that, bro. Let's save that. If people want to hear us talk about those actors, I know you're a big Potter fan. And I know that, are you talking about Mark Rylance being one of them, like potential Dumbledore? I've heard some great names being offered and dropped. Like somebody, I think I was watching John Campion. Somebody said, who'd make a great Dumbledore is Nick Frost right? From all the Cornetta trilogies. Nick Frost would be great. But yeah, so I don't know who they're actually settling on for a lot of these roles. I know there's still a lot of talks, but yeah, there you go. Everyone smash that like button. Let's go. 21 watching. Only 12 likes. Look, you got to flip the 1 and the 2. They're going to be 21, 21. Let's go. Come on. That holiday cheer should be exuded through that like button. Let's do it. I'm going to go thrift shopping today. I do wish you luck, my man. I do. As the line was there, oh, I do. Nailed it. For movies and music, get some good stuff. Let me know what you score, bro. Sometimes it's a wash. Like you go, it's just like nothing. It's like what a waste. But sometimes, man, it's the cat's meow. Whatever. My eyes are still trying to focus. The big Moana complaint that I have heard that it was completed as a season of a TV show, and then turned around and re-edited it. Oh, well, that's interesting. I don't know. I mean, they must have done a good job sort of not making it feel that way, because I think if it felt too choppy like that, this movie would not be doing that well. And even Brooke, who's pretty good now, she like spots like edits and she recognizes voice talent when they're in different shows. I've trained her on the whole, hey, you recognize that voice, Brooke? She goes, I think so. I'm like, who is that? Where have you heard that? Like, when we're watching Sonic, right? I'm like, you recognize Sonic? And she goes, that's Dewey Duck from, the DuckTales. I'm like, that's right. And so now she's totally with it. So, but that's interesting. I have not heard that. I know I'm in the minority here, but I don't really like Dune Part 2. I don't really just feel like they're overrated. Oh, okay. So that's your overrated one. Yeah. I did like Dune 2, though. I will say that. I like The Big Lebowski and Smokey the Bandit. I own them both, but both would be outside my top 100. Great movies, though. I love it, man. I love it. I want to see some of you guys' lists. Haha. Cheers for the mention. Yeah. It's right. Let's see. Smokey the Bandit is awesome. I saw it in the theaters as a youngin'. Samesies. The sequel is not really that good. I agree. However, I will say Smokey the Bandit 2 does have some pretty great lines from Sheriff Buford T. Justice. One of my favorites is when the alligator's crossing the road, and then Junior goes, look, Daddy, an alligator. And he goes, that reminds me, I got to call your mother. I don't know why that cracks me up every time. Like, why is that? So, yeah, I think all the good one-liners that make Smokey the Bandit 2 enjoyable they're all from him. But after that, yeah. 3, you didn't even get the bandit, like Smokey is the Bandit. And then, what is there, like 7 sequels now? I won't even go past 3. It's like, no. It's like, see, that's when some things just need to stop, But I guess if they can make money on those. Lebowski and Bandit both in my top 2 to 250, though. That's good. Hey, man, that's good. The guy from Ted Lasso is supposed to be Hagrid. Oh, yeah. Right, the one who's always like, yeah, what's his name? Yeah, I'm blanking on his name, but yeah, I heard he's supposed to be Hagrid. Although he would make a really good Snape, though. I think he'd make a fantastic Snape. He's already kind of got that essence and that snarkiness from playing on Ted Lasso. He's a good actor, so I think he'd be fine as Hagrid. But I think Nick Frost as Hagrid and him as Snape, even better. Let's see. Smokey the Bandit, the best. Yeah, bud. I got Ray on a new sealed VHS. Yeah, you got Ray sealed on a VHS. That is pretty good deal. Yeah, you son, I saw that, you son bitch. I'm gonna barbecue your ass in molasses. I can quote that all day. Have you seen The End? Yes, I have. I haven't seen it in 35 years. True, but I remember it being really funny, and you try to get hold of it. I remember seeing it a long time ago, him and Dom DeLuise, and enjoyed it. But I mean, just for me, it's Smoking the Bandit. Bert's done some other good stuff. I liked his dramatic stuff, like in Deliverance, even like Sharky's Machine. But I don't know. To me, all of his secret sauce goodness is all packed into that Smoking the Bandit movie. He's perfect. Everybody wanted to get out and go get a Trans Am, right? It's Trans Am. I'm such not a car guy. Come on. Yeah, right. Yeah, I mean, that's a rad car. What do you think the actor who's supposed to be playing Snape? I'm not trying to sound like a bad thing, but he's black and Snape is white. I know it's like funny. We were talking about that when you look at the books and look at the description. I mean, look, I get it. I know in the books he's described as being very pale. At one point, JK likes to say, "Oh, I never really described him," but my wife, who is an absolute diehard fan of these books, she says, "Well, that's not true." In book blah blah blah, I don't remember which book. It was said that he had greasy hair and and he was ghostly pale or something like that, which was perfect for. But they're just trying something different. And then, I don't mind. Look, on Broadway, Hermione was cast as a black actress. And JK said, "Well, I never really described." I guess she says that every time they type against color, which is fine. As long as the actress is great, I don't think anyone's gonna have a problem with it. But to backpedal and say, "I never really described him," like, well, I mean, if we go through all your books, I think you kind of did. So, I wouldn't keep, if I were her, she wouldn't keep leaning on that. She doesn't care. She got billions. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. Let's see. That reminds me, I need to watch Smoking the Bandit and Hooper. Dude, I want Hooper so bad. Hooper, I think, yeah, I gotta wait till money's coming in. Because I think Hooper kind of keeps sitting up there. Let's see, what is that going for? If you guys don't know, thank you for the right on that. Hooper is a great, like, stuntman type movie. So you got The Fall Guy, which is really great, and then you got Hooper with Burt. Let's see, what is that going for right now? Let's see. Right now, Hooper is $15.98, so not a bad price. Maybe I'll look for that. Buy 3 for the price of 2. I think that's how Amazon calls their buy 2 for the price of buy 3 for the, what is it? Buy 2 get 1 free. Anywho, so yeah, maybe if I can get that dropped down a snudge, I'll pick that up, because that was a fun movie too. That was probably that might be my second favorite Burt movie. Whoop, I think this thing pushed up right as I was clicking. The end also has Sally Field in it. Oh yeah, those two, always good. Hasham says, don't get me wrong, Denis Villeneuve was a great director. Enemy, Prisoner was so good. I was late to the game on that, but I saw that this year and it was friggin' awesome. Sicario, Arrival, all good. Blade Runner 2049. That one for me, now there's one I call overrated. I thought it was just okay. I was kind of bored. I saw everything coming. I mean, look, I know. Look, we'll just assume spoiler if you want to just mute for a second, and yeah, look, who doesn't know that Ryan Gosling was a replicant? I mean, come on, it was so obvious. Anyway, back to it. Okay, we're good. It was a masterpiece and I love it. No argument, but I tried to love Dune, but it doesn't work. That's fine. I mean, that's the thing. Even the original Dune, like, I want to love that more than I do, because it was an interesting, well-made looking film. David Lynch, right? I believe is director of that. And yeah, that one just didn't quite grab me. So I think this is similar to that. And yeah, okay, cool. But yeah, Blade Runner 2049, a little overrated for me. Yeah, the red Trans Am and Hooper's. Oh, he's got another Trans Am. He loves those Trans Ams. At least I want the actors to look like the guys. I get it, but sometimes we don't get that. It is funny how there are certain iconic appearances you want certain characters to look, and sometimes they don't give you that. It's fine, but sometimes it's heavy-handed. Sometimes it's forced. Like, come on. But Harry Potter, they're just opening up the entire books. Each season is going to be its own book, which I think is terrific. Really gives you the chance to expand on everything that's in that book that you didn't get in the movies. Because I know both my wife and daughter were big fans of the books. Once the J.K. Rowling controversy came out, where she was, not too keen on certain people, we'll say, they started to lose a little love for her and are showing less support, I'll say. But there you go. I just want to say the live stream is going to be like a Q&A where you guys can ask me questions. All right. Show off some physical media. Nice. All right. Well, maybe that'll be my question. Although you're teeing them all up here. Let's see. I really want Sharky's Machine. Yeah. Sharky's Machine was good. Remember? Caveman knows what I'm talking about. Dude, that scene sucked. I was like, no. Yeah. It was like, what are you talking about? Prisoner is a really good movie. It's in my top favorite. Is it like top hundy or just, one of your favorites? I remember liking Hooper. It also had Stringfellow Hawk in it. Can't remember his real name. It's the name of the Airwolf guy. Oh, was that Jan Michael Vincent? Was String? I don't remember his name from Airwolf, but I do know there was J. Michael Vincent. You had Ernest Borgnine. Those are two people from Airwolf. So I don't know which one that is. It's been a long time since I've seen Hooper. So outside of Burt, I do remember. All right, let's see. Let's do it, y'all. Hooper. 70. Jan Michael Vincent. Yeah, God bless IMDb. Sets me up, sets me straight. Oh yeah, Terry Bradshaw's in this thing too. Terry Bradshaw. Tried watching the original Dune. I couldn't get into it. The new ones, I think, are amazing. Yes. Yoink. Tiger Blue says, I love the 84 Dune myself, but it's a grower. I hated it the first couple times I saw it. Yeah, see, that's why I want to give that another rewatch too, Tiger Blue. Like, I feel like there was enough about it that I liked here and there. Just I thought the pace was kind of off and stuff like that. I'm a much more patient film goer now. Like, I can sit through things that have slow parts, but I mean, also if it's just dragging, that's just bad pacing. Like I saw I can't tell you what it was, but I did see a screening of a movie, and one of my comments at the end was the pace was off. It felt slow at times. So there's slow for dramatic effect, and then there's just like your editing is off. So I want to give that a rewatch, and honestly, like at some point in my life, I will give one more time 2001 A Space Odyssey, which you guys know if you watch my channel, I'm not a fan of that movie. I think it's overrated. There's your overrated one from the Huckster. Way overrated. When they say the greatest sci-fi movie of all time, absolutely not. No. I mean, really, Star Wars is the thing that changed cinema. If you want to go back in time, War of the Worlds, I think is a way better movie than 2001. So, but I will give it another shot and see if my patience is a virtue and see if I at least like it. It will never make my top hundy. Not even close. But can I at least walk away saying, okay, you know what? I can tolerate this movie. I like it. We shall see. Next. Let's see. Burt was on fire in the 70s and early 80s. Yes. Oh, yeah. Oh, how about, I was going to look away, so I didn't see it, but I saw you. Cannonball Run. Yes. I love Cannonball Run. Longest Yard. Both great movies. Yes. Dude, I got Cannonball Run. Yeah. I would even pick up Cannonball Run too. But I don't see that readily available on Blu-ray. I figured like that'd be a perfect Kino Lorber title, but yeah. But I got, Cannonball Run and Longest Yard. Excellent. See, there you go. That's what you guys are here for, to plant more movies into my skull. Don't hate me, guys. Oh, no one hates anybody. No, this is like, again, I hope we're all just chums here. Anything that we love and hate, there's no hate. Just like me saying, I just don't like 2001, but you guys can absolutely love it. And it's okay. You can hear how I'm saying it, but it's all out of love, no hate. Y'all love Lebowski. I got a great friend who loves it. It just doesn't click with me, but that's what we're here for, to talk about, like, if we love it or it doesn't click with us. That's what promotes great conversation. And it's fun to kind of know what about it doesn't hit for some people. And for me, I don't even know what it is about Lebowski. Honestly, I should see it again, because I think I just saw it. I didn't know what to expect. And it was like, and look, the Coen brothers are very strange. Some of their stuff is hit and miss with me. Some I really love. So like they did No Country for Old Men. That was fantastic. I love, oh, come on. Holly Hunter, Nick Cage, Raising Arizona. Love that. So Fargo. But, that's what films are, man. They're beautifully subjective. That's him. Yep. Jan Michael Vincent, baby. Mm-hmm. Just one of my faves, I think. It's one of Hugh Jackman's best, not the X-Men movies, Les Mis and The Greatest Showman. I do love The Greatest Showman. He's great in both of those. He's a fantastic performer. That's a guy who needs an Oscar. I mean, that guy's like a triple threat. Acts, sings, dances. Just give it to him already. Hello, Sub-Zero. What's going on, man? Good to see you. Hello back. Yeah, I tried to watch the One Space Odyssey. Couldn't even get through the first 5 minutes of it. I turned it off. Wow, that's throwing in the tail pretty early. But yeah, I get it. I will not fault you for that. Slaps knee. 2001, I'm the same as you. I plan on renting the 4K one day and grieving. Oh, literally read this. Giving it one more try. Although grieving may not be off the mark. Am I right, Tiger Blue? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Let's see. But I do love, and oh, dude, I am exactly the same. I freaking love 2010. I think 2010 is a far better movie than 2001. I love the cast, the pace, I am all in, dude, with you on that. 2010 sits over there on my shelf. What up, 2010? Yeah. R&D is here. What up, 2001? Snooze fest. Third act. Look, if you got to get to the third, and even the third act is a little bit of a snooze fest. It's interesting. Hal, open the pod bay doors. I'm sorry, I can't do that. Come on. See, I love it. I got all my peeps here. And it's fine. Like, anybody can chime in and say, no, it's a masterpiece. But right now, I feel like my peeps are in the audience. This is pretty nice. If it helps the sham, I have issues with Doom Part 2 myself. There you go. But I do love it on a first viewing at the cinema. See, dude, that's how I saw it. Dude, are we just like hanging out in the same area? Because I also saw it in the IMAX and it was killer, man. But now I have the 4K, don't like it as much as the 8K. Oh, interesting. Yeah. Because I haven't rewatched it. I haven't bought it yet. I missed it on the Black Friday. I got to, like I said, wait till the deals roll back around. But, or get it on at some point. I think it'll be a Groove deal, 3 for $30. But when I saw it on the IMAX, it was because it was so well presented. It was phenomenal. And that does have something to do with your perception of and enjoyment of a film, is how you saw it. Let's see. If everyone liked the same things, this would be a pretty boring planet. Moody nailed it. It's so true. Then we couldn't have discussions like, hey, you like Dune? I'm like, yeah. Everybody says, yeah. You're like, oh, all right. Cool. Everybody's saying, same scenes. Oh, yeah. Same scene. Yeah. But no, it's great when you get into a debate, not an argument, a debate. So you'd be like, what do you mean you didn't like it? Well, let me tell you, this didn't work for me. And then if you love it, you can even say, oh, you know what? I know what you're saying, but I love this because that. And the person didn't like it. You can say, yep, I totally get what you're saying. I did like that as well. But overall, it's like this. It didn't click. Just didn't click. Well said. See, we're all with you, man. Yeah, I saw it in cinema. Absolutely amazing. That's how I saw it. Caveman says, lost me at hello. Doom Part 2 had the best IMAX sound I've seen. Yeah, it really was an amazing experience. Blew me away. Dude, I'm with you. All right, my dogs. Let's get up to the next topic at hand, shall we? Let's see, what should we do here? All right, let's do it. We'll talk about some box office, y'all. Let's get to it. Meanwhile, you guys, again, no one sold me on Silent Night, Deadly Night. Clearly not worth my time. I appreciate you saving me 2 hours. Here we go. Boom. Oh, no, not that. Thank you. Bob, you are off the mark today. See? Bob, get some more sleep, bud. Here we go. Again, I got the wrong one up. I mean, Bob got the wrong one up. Here we go. Lord have mercy. See? Don't even try. Okay, let's get to it. The box office for this past weekend is almost a carbon copy of last week, except for the dollar amounts. Moana 2 still number one, 51.2. Now, it had a humongous opening last week, so it dropped 63.3%, which is a massive drop. But again, when you have a 139/225 million 5-day opening, you are going to plummet in the second week. That's normal. So for that's pretty substantial. Because look, it's still raking in 51, so that's pretty good. But I feel like Wicked's drop was a little less last week. I think it was like 40 something. This week is starting to do the heftier drops at 55, so it's at 36 mil now. But gang, it's raked in 322 mil domestically already, so absolute bona fide hit on its way to $1 billion. Let's see, where are we at? Interesting. Okay, so worldwide, oh, you know what? All right, y'all. So listen to this. So domestic, we're loving it. We love our musicals. apparently. We have theater kids everywhere. What am I doing, theater kids? Like, I am a theater kid. So is my girl. 322 million here, only 135 internationally. So this is not resonating with the rest of the world. So it sits at 457 million total. So that worries me about it hitting $1 billion. Because if it's not globally, like Barbie and Oppenheimer and Top Gun Maverick, those things globally connected, this may not hit $1 billion, right? As popular as it is and as well talked about as it is, it could come up short. In comparison, Gladiator 2 in the number 3 spot with 12.5 mil, 368 million worldwide, has a bigger international audience, 235 to our 132. So that's interesting between the two. They're about 100 million apart, but still, it just shows you what international and national, we have difference of opinions. At number 4, we got this new movie called Pushpa, The Rule, Part 2, which looks like another kick butt movie similar to RRR, which I watched earlier this year. What a phenomenal movie. It's long. It's like 3 hours long, but man, was it good. It's all over the place. Like, it's every movie rolled into one, but it was good. And Red One, still in the top 5. I still think that Christmas Spirit is keeping it around 7 million. Only dropped 44%. So it's not killing it at all. It hasn't even crested the 100 million, nor will it. It's at 85 mil. So yeah, people just, they don't, it's only got 164 worldwide. Because, it is about sort of our Christmas thing, Santa and all that. Everyone's got their different Santas out there. So yeah, I call this another flop for our boy, Dwayne The Rock Johnson. Anybody else see that? So I've seen 3 of the 5 here. My daughter saw Moana. Again, thumbs up from her. And then Pushpa, like things like that don't really show up in my cinema, so I'm pretty sure I won't be seeing that. But I did ask her, should I see Moana 2? She said yes. Okay, now, Bob, you can throw me up the graphic. Here we go, coming out on Friday, although not anymore, apparently, since I made this graphic between now and then. Kraven the Hunter, right, Caveman? From what, again, I just saw a quick headline and didn't get to read in on it, but apparently it's not happening. It's being pulled, moved. Don't know, chin scratch. But this other movie looks quite good. And it's called The Activated Man. And I believe it's our boy Tony Todd's final movie. I don't know if he made another movie before he passed away, but dudettes, it's got Tony Todd and Kane Hodder, 2 of horror's icons in that movie. So honestly, if any of these, and then of course you got the Lord of the Rings, The War of Rohirrim, which is the animated Lord of the Rings movie. I don't think, look, with the live action Rings of Power and the movies, live action movies, I don't see this movie doing huge box office. Like maybe it could squeak into the top 7. I don't know. I think that's a very specific group of people to go see this. I don't know. I'm not getting the vibe that it's going to crush it at the box office. Kraven, again, I've voiced this opinion. I'm not huge. I don't care about all the side movies of Spider-Man's villains. Why aren't we just bringing them into Spider-Man's movies and seeing these fantastic villains? Look, Dark Knight did it best. You had the Joker and you had the Batman, and you gave equal time to both. You loved the Joker in the movie, and it was perfect. And he won the Academy Award for being that good. This is people not, I don't know. Sony's just trying to make more money, and yet they keep failing at it by doing these knockoff movies. Bring Kraven into the Spider-Man movie and make him equally fascinating, or take the best parts of this movie. Anyway, you know where I'm going with this. Of these, I'm thinking the Activated Man. Yes, the Activated Man has my vote. What about y'all? Any of these 3 calling your name? Good luck seeing Kraven. What else? Interstellar was re-released this week. I'll just toss that out there and did pretty well. It was actually number 6, made another 4.6 million on its re-release. That's a very, very good film. Liked it quite a bit. However, A24's Y2K finished number 9, so not so great. And the best Christmas pageant, which was in the top 5 last week, is now at the very bottom of the top 10 at number 10. So I think its shelf life is going out. But, people still in that Christmas spirit. I feel like sometimes these need to come out a little closer to Christmas so they stick around. Like that and Red One both came out like mid-November. So, yeah. So I think they're just losing their steam. But anyway, there we goes, y'all. So that's what's coming out. Yeah, sort of. Let's see. What else can we talk about? All right, here you go. I'll give you a little, you know me, big old Soupy fan. Here he is, Superman. Look at this graphic, y'all. By the way, no intention. So here, let me go to the other graphic. Notice the color scheme. This is not intentional that the color scheme is Superman colors. But yet when I made a Superman page, I'm like, wow, every color scheme I have is completely Superman colored. I use yellow for the fonts because they pop. I love blue and red. They're good complements to each other. And of course, and by the way, I haven't even had let's see. Let me see my ticker here. All right, here's a ticker. And watch what color the ticker is. Ticker's blue. But hang on. We can change that. Just to do it. Ready? There. Now it's yellow. Now literally everything is Superman colored, and I'm okay with that, y'all. Here it is. So revealed at the Tokyo Comic-Con is this new poster. It's got the S, no surprise. That's the one that's on his chest. And there is a thing that popped up, says James Gunn's Superman will differ from the Henry Cavill Superman in one major way. Let me share it with y'all right now. And Superman, he will be joining a world, I love this, in which superheroes already exist, rather than the way Cavill was the only superhero at the time that the audience knew of in his own universe during the Man of Steel, other than the Kryptonians that came to Earth. So yeah, this was confirmed by several superhero castings for Superman. You got Hawkgirl, Guy Gardner, Green Lantern, Mr. Terrific, Metamorpho. They all exist in this universe already. And that's great. I love that he's dropping that already, because then as this maybe leads into a Justice League, it's going to have a much more organic flow without this movie leads to this movie. It's just all going to be copycatting again. So, and he said this is definitely a Superman-centric film. This is not an ensemble. So I think he just sort of comes across each of these heroes, potentially probably just one scene a piece, right? Which is totally fine. I love this idea. I love the idea that other superheroes already exist. It's always bugged me when things like these come out and there's no other heroes anywhere to be found. Let's see. So yeah, Gunn has supported this, confirmed this, I should say. Let's see, anything else? Seeing Superman start off in a world full of heroes already will be quite the change of pace from Cavill's Superman, as his Superman was the only hero that actually had utilized it in the first DCU solo movie. Cavill's character didn't have any interactions with other superheroes from that universe until 2016's Batman v Superman: Dawn of Justice, but now Gunn appears set to have superheroes established in his universe from the get-go. And we got Creature Commandos coming out on HBO Max soon, and he will be in that story as well. And the real iconic characters that are going to drive this, again, it's going to be Clark, Lois, Lex, that kind of thing. So hopefully, I'm just a little tired of the Lex thing, but if he's got a way to tie Lex in that's more like Superman, if anybody watched Superman the animated series, Lex was never a single bad guy that came and went and was thrown into jail. He was sort of like a power player in town, almost like a mob boss, right? And so he always kept things going. It's like they were basically a yin yang to each other. So he couldn't be. He was too smart to be touched, but he always wanted to take out Superman. And so if it's like that, I hope so. I didn't like the Jesse Eisenberg Lex where he's all super neurotic and crazy. I thought that was 100% not what Lex is. But I'm excited for Holt's version. See how that goes. Anything else? Okay. Yeah. Other than that, other details are still hush hush. Oh, there were reshoots that were done. Well, let me back that up. Not reshoots, pickup shots. There is a difference. So James Gunn says, to clarify, Superman went and did some reshoots for the film, right? Or not, hang on. Let me just read. James Gunn is clarifying reports that suggest Superman would undergo reshoots and confirming that he will only be doing a few pickups. Some people had said, oh, sort of like a few days. He says, no, we're just going to do a day and a half of pickups, no scenes, no reshoots, just a handful of individual shots to enhance the film, which I love. That can be anything. That can be just a shot of David Cornsweet looking at the camera, winking a nod, or, just a pose up in the sky on green screen. Anything. That's just to enhance the moment. As an editor, I know exactly what he's talking about. These are just pickups, just a little added insert at the beginning, maybe to better telegraphed where you're at, maybe a wide shot to establish sort of a visual, appeal of your main frame. So yeah, I am so excited for this movie next year, man. Next year, who's excited? Let's go. Okay, Bob, that's all for Superman. Go ahead and slap me back up. All right, hold your horses. Bob. He can't do two things at one time. Can you tell? Here we go. Yoink. All right, y'all. So that's the news I got for you. What y'all think? Any Superman fans out there? I am a big one. Let's get back to you. See what y'all chatting about. Let's see. Where did I leave off? Who is the best voice actors? Megatron, Frank Welker, Hugo Weaving, or... Look, I'm always going to lean to Frank Welker, dude. Frank Welker is the GOAT of voiceover. Look, I know the others are great, but I can't not pick Frank Welker. Frank is from the OG, Saturday morning cartoon, Scooby-Doo, man. He did Fred and Shaggy. He did Fred, and at some point he also did Scooby. And just, he's been in everything. You guys, go look at Frank Welker's IMDb. It'll probably be longer than any other actor in like human history. He's done that much stuff. So yeah, I'm going Frank. I want to see the War of Rohan. Yeah, but I think I'm going to wait for it to come out and run it by. Yeah. I just don't see with my limited time that being one I run out and go see. Bob is dragging. I know. Just add an extra. Oh, boob. You are on notice, mister. Me. Now he sounds like Beaker. Maybe my Bob does sound like Beaker. You don't know. See, 21. Oh, almost at the 20 mark. Come on, caveman. We got to get that one more. 20. Come on, let's push it to 25. Let's get that holiday like button spirit going. Redone is coming to Amazon Prime. Redone. What's redone? Why am I blanking on that? Van Gool. Hang on. What's redone? Redone. Oh, sorry. Red One. Red One. I forgot the space there. Red One is coming out. Okay, well, that's cool. Well, there you go. How did I not catch that? Red One is... Oh, there it is. Everybody's telling me Red One's coming to streaming on Friday. That's great. 12th. All right, so people are geared up for that. I've seen Wicked and Gladiator 2. They're both good. I'm interested in 0 of 5. Nice. I love the original Moana and own the 4K, but everything I've heard about the sequel so far puts me off. I'll probably catch it on Disney Plus as well. But yeah, I don't know. This, like in the universe, I'm hearing all that, but then my daughter, who told me to see the first, I didn't see the first Moana. She says, "Dad, you've got to see that." She watched it with her mom, and I loved it. Like, she dialed me in. I'm like, you know what? That was fantastic. So when I said, should I see this one? She's like, yeah. I don't think it was as an enthusiastic recommendation as Moana 1, but she does think I would enjoy it. So that's what also makes me want to see it at some point. But like you, I may wait for the rental. John Doe is here. What's up, Mr. Juggalo? You're late, but you're here. Pull up a chair in the cafe. Always welcome. See you, Jeff. All right. Tiger Bloom, completely agree with you. Yep. Whenever it's just a movie like a spicy food, you like spicy or you don't like spicy, it's not a big deal. Let's see. I agree. Hey, Steve. Hey, Steve Laren is here. Laren, what's good, bud? JD, look at that. Basically, they are scrapping the original broad release numbers of theaters to be more of a limited release. And prediction numbers. Okay, so I'll probably still get LA is always when you're going to limit something. I'm lucky in that LA is usually one of those places. That's why I got Superman, the Christopher Reeve story. I know a lot of places didn't get that because it's not a huge release thing. But yeah, if y'all didn't see that, don't sleep on the Superman story with Christopher Reeve documentary. Oh, so good. One of my favorites of the year. Saying, hey, Laren, Jeffrey Tiger Blue, look at that. Oh my God. There's an article floating around on Instagram. The last movie that Christopher Lee watched was The Lord of the Rings. Well, there you go. I mean, he's in it. He's good too. Yo, Laren, Caveman says, hey, Hug, something just popped up on an Instagram feed. I will send you a picture. If this is the thing you were looking for on Friends. Okay. All right. Well, let's see. We'll just do a quick little sidebar-ski. How y'all doing? Everybody good? All right. Just seeing what old Collector Movie Man sent me. You'll know. You'll see. Let's see. Yes, that is it. So, okay. Nice. Whitney Cummings. Cool. Let's see if this will save. Maybe. Hang on. I'm trying to see if this will save to my desktop, and I'll pull it up for you guys. Because that's how cool it is. So hang on. It's a little laggy this morning. There it is. Cool. All right. So this here. Let me pop this off real quick. Where are we at? There we go. All right, hang on, guys. Yeah, I'm right here. Here we go. So this is what we're talking about. This is the thing. So it's the Friends. Now let's lose the ticker just so you can see it. So it's a 4-part game show coming December 19th, hosted by Whitney Cummings. This is the show I got to cast. It was so much fun. I got to do a run through to help them work out the game show. That was super fun. And now I get to see how it all comes together. So y'all put that on your calendar, watch it, be on the lookout for the Huckster. I might be nationwide. You'll see my face all over TV. I mean, at least they're hinting that I'm on there, because one person called me because of certain things that I said and showed. They have to get rights to certain things. I can't tell you what it is, but if they do, they go, oh my God, that was so funny. So we're trying to get the rights so we can use that clip. I'm like, oh, we use that clip, you say. So, and you got 4 shows, and they could be, bouncing back and forth. So, fingers crossed, a little taste of the Huckster on national TV, and it's connected to a Friends show. I'd be psyched. I'd be psyched for that. All right, y'all. Let's get to it. Let's see any other quick. Oh yeah, we'll do some. We'll close it out with some awards talk. How about that? Anything else? Okay, yeah, we'll just do that as our final topic. Here we go. I think I read that Christopher Lee read the Lord of the Rings books every year. Wow, he was a huge fan. Wow, that's pretty cool. Yep, I'm a Superman fan. Yep, everybody should be. All right. I see it. I know you want it. Let's see. I'm with you. Always loved. Dude, I love Superman Returns. I think Brandon Routh was jacked on a good trilogy. He had a stronger first film that did better. It's funny because actually, if you look at the box office of that and Batman Return or Batman Begins, they were about the same. But because it took so long to get that Superman movie made, they were expecting double that because they'd spent so much money with the Nicolas Cage version and another version. Like, I think, what's the dude? Silent Bob, Kevin Smith. Kevin Smith had a version of the movie. Like, there were all these versions of Superman, and all that was part of development, the cost of development. So before it even like made it to screen, it was up to like 200 and something mil, you know what I mean? So it didn't make the profit Batman made because they just made Batman Begins, right? It wasn't in all this developmental hell, as they like to say. So yeah, I love Brandon, and I love that he finally got a chance to bring back Superman, dressed as Superman in Legends of Tomorrow, and he was sort of the Kingdom Come Superman, which, by the way, the symbol is very symbolic of what David Corenswet is wearing on the new Superman movie. And I was just so happy to see Brandon in the role just one more time, and he looked so good in the part. Yep, Scooby-Doo, baby! I'm not the biggest Superman fan. My favorite was the second one with Terrence Stamp. Oh, yeah, Sarah Douglas, but I was more into fantasy growing up than superheroes. Conan. Yeah, Superman 2 is a lot of people's favorites because he actually fights like Kryptonians that are super powered like he is. Sarah Douglas is so good as Ursa, man. Yeah. Yeah, I love the villains in that one. Yes. Redone. Sorry. I mean, look, when you just sort of, barely eyeballs. I tell you, I just woke up, got the girls out to school, made their lunches, sat down, turned this on, and pray. Mega Mike is here. Good morning, Santa Huck. Greetings, Mega Mike. Good to see you, good sir. Mike, everybody's like, dope. Mike is here. Tiger and John Doe. What's the plan? Collect Man, what's the plan? Who's the best voice? Oh, yeah, we did that already. Yeah. What up, Huck? Planet Mondo. What's up, bud? Good to see you, man. Just, chilling like a villain. About to talk about some Golden Globes here in just a second, Rone. Favorite alternate Christmas title, Huck? As you know, mine is Collateral Beauty. Alternate Christmas title. I mean, Die Hard. Yeah, girl. You know what I'm talking about. Let's see. A Read documentary is now on Max. Great. Everybody go see it. If you have Max, if you don't have Max, do the free trial. Watch it. Bail. It's all good. But go see that. Do yourself a flavor. Planet Mondo. My favorite planet. Even more than Krypton. I'm going to be watching TV and be like, hey, I know that guy. Yes, you will be. Yes. I'm excited. So on the 19th, it's like 9 days away. I could be right there, y'all. I'm excited. All right, so let's do it. Let's see. Maybe he's Superman. Maybe he's not Christopher Reeve and Henry Cavill. Maybe. All right, let's jump to. Wait, what you talking about? So Die Hard isn't a Christmas movie. I have receipts now. No, you don't. Now I have a video. Look, caveman, go find my video. Let's see. And I know people copied me after this. Let's see. There it is. All right. Here you go. Like if clearly you have not watched this masterpiece, I'm posting this in here right now. There is the link to my video, Die Hard versus Home Alone, full comparison. If Home Alone is a Christmas movie, then so is Die Hard. And this video will prove it to you. I have the receipt. What receipts? You ain't got no receipts. You got nothing, Mike. Have you seen Mysterious Guy on the set of Fantastic Four First Steps? I have not. There's a mysterious dude on the set. I don't know. Appreciate that. I got tired of Earth. I got to create my own planet. You a good planet, Planet Mondo. You're one of the best. There it is. There's my link. Go check it out. Greatest video you'll ever watch. What's up, Mondo? I said alternate Christmas. And your video is great. Well, I mean, what do you mean what's alternate? So you say, okay, well, I mean, I don't know what you're saying. Like some sort of mirror universe from Star Trek. I don't know. I felt that was a pretty good alternate one. Home Alone is not a Christmas movie. You go, Holland. Yeah, let's stir it up, y'all. Oh, let's get it going. I love the Die Hard Christmas video. Like, thanks, Tiger Blue. It's one of your finest. Thank you. Again, another huge, like, well-researched and put together 315 views. How is this not over 1,000 views? And then 2 weeks later, Ms. Mojo or somebody did rip me off. All you got to do is look at the dates. Mine came out first, and there's this, through the roof. I'm like, thanks a lot. Thanks a lot for stealing my thunder. But I know in my heart, I'm the OG. That's all that counts. Holland Laren, my love, what up? Consider Die Hard Christmas movie, as everyone should. Santa only has a goatee in alternate Christmas movies. Yeah. I love stirring the pot. Yeah, you do, you big rant maker, you. Okay, let's talk about. I don't have like graphics and stuff. We're just gonna pull this up about the Golden Globes and see if you guys are laughing at any of the things that were omitted or what have you. Now, first off, we'll just say that in the musical comedy category, here, let's just get to the music. Let's do it this way. All right, the dramas. Okay, here you go. The Brutalist, A Complete Unknown, Conclave, Dune Part 2, Nickel Boys, September 5th. It's so funny. I've been watching movies constantly all year. Bam, 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 bam. And like all of a sudden, most of these movies I've never even seen. You're like, like I've seen like Dune Part 2. I still want to see Conclave. But the others, it's like they all just must have come out like right now. Nickel Boys, September 5th. Like I've never even seen those at my theater. And then the musical or comedy, here you go. Honora, Challengers, Emilia Perez, A Real Pain, The Substance, and of course Wicked. Now, Wicked is on the nose. Not only is it a musical, it's like both. It's a musical and a comedy. Like, it's perfect. I like that. Why is there no Deadpool and Wolverine? And like, if you're going to do that, like, absolutely a comedy. Like, it's an action comic book movie, but it's a comedy. And in 2016, Deadpool was nominated and Ryan Reynolds was nominated in the musical comedy category. So they have definitely gone there before. So I just, yeah. Sometimes it's just like when The Martian was nominated for Best Comedy or Musical. The Martian really has some humor in it. Like, all good dramas need humor in it. Otherwise, if you're just serious for like 2 hours, hello, 2001. Did anybody laugh once? I laughed when I turned it off. There you go. I was like, no. So, but you do get the Best Picture Animated, right? So I don't know how long they've had this award out, but you got Flow, Inside Out 2, Memoir of a Snail, Moana 2, Wallace and Gromit, Vengeance, Most Foul, and The Wild Robot. To me, the race is between Wild Robot, Moana 2, and Inside Out 2. I really feel like it's between Inside Out 2 and Wild Robot. With the sort of the meh I keep hearing about Moana 2, I think those are your two strongest. Apparently both super great. I loved Inside Out 2. I never got around to seeing Wild Robot. Mike, I know you saw Wild Robot. So what would be your, watch Mike just stir the pot. He goes, I pick Flow. Like you've seen Flow. Come on now. But this is my favorite. This is the laughable one. I even have a graphic for this. All right, y'all ready? This is for the box office and cinematic achievement. Goes to Alien Romulus, Beetlejuice. There's your one Deadpool and Wolverine nomination right there. Gladiator 2, Inside Out 2, Twisters, Wicked, and The Wild Robot. Yeah, so there you go. So that's that silly category that says, well, we're going to try to be serious in the drama and comedy, but don't worry. We know you people out there love movies that do well. So we're going to do a category with that too. So Wicked gets a little double nom in that respect. But yeah, it's the only one, not Gladiator 2 that doesn't squeeze in there. So there you go. What else can we bang out here? This is interesting. Female actor, Pamela Anderson. You go, girl, for The Last Showgirl. Nice work. Angelina Jolie for Marie, Nicole Kidman, Baby Girl, Tilda Swinton, The Room Next Door, Fernanda Torres, I'm Still Here, and Kate Winslet for Lee. Personally, where the hell is Willa Fitzgerald for Strange Darling? No offense, I'm sure these are all great. Again, these movies are just popping up out of nowhere. Like, I've seen none of these in the theater. I've been going all year, and like not one of these is something that I've seen. Mike, have you seen one of these movies with these best actors in it? So I will be getting a lot of these screener copies because I'm in SAG, AFTRA, and at some point when these nominations come out for SAG, if they are also part of SAG, then I get screener copies and I'll be seeing these. But yeah, now performance by a male, everyone's talking about Adrian Brody and The Brutalist, Timothy Chalamet for doing an impression in A Complete Unknown. You know how I feel about people waiting for impressions. Should be its own category. Daniel Craig and Queer, Coleman Domingo, Sing Sing. Ray Fiennes, there's that new nomination for Conclave, and Sebastian Stan for The Apprentice. So, do we think this is Ray Fiennes' year, or did he just get lucky to get in there? Okay, he was good, but is he going to lose to like Adrian Brody or Timothy Chalamet? Now, to me, Adrian Brody's got one for The Pianist. Not that we're trying to divvy things up, although this is the Golden Globes, not the Oscars, but just using that as an example. Adrian Brody has been rewarded before. I don't think Ray Fiennes has won a Golden Globe. I know he hasn't won an Oscar, but you know, I don't know. I also don't want him to get it just because like he's due, because if we're going to go down that rabbit hole, Michael Keaton, as I said last week, he should have won for Birdman over Eddie Redmayne for The Theory of Everything, which I thought was good, but should have been Michael Keaton if you're going to go that route. And actor in a motion picture, musical or comedy, we'll just end it here and say Amy Adams in Night Bitch. That's my favorite title. Cynthia Erivo for Wicked, Carla Sofia Gascon for Emilia Perez, Mikey Madison for Honora, Demi Moore for The Substance, and Zendaya for The Challengers. Those are just a few of the awards, and there's a whole slew, man. You guys go check it out here. Like, if you want to, I'll give them to you if you're a big award want-to-know person. Here you go. There's the thing I'm reading right there. You can read along. There's all the other nominations if you want to go check those out. But that's what's out there. Is anybody keen on any of these? Anybody care? I think Pamela Anderson is a great surprise. I'm very happy for her. I like Pamela Anderson. I like when people like that surprise you. Supporting roles are always interesting because it mixes comedy and dramas instead of having a comedy supporting and a drama supporting. So do we want any mention of TV? How about we do this? All right, I'll give you the best TV shows. Best TV show drama. You got Dave the Jackal, The Diplomat, Mr. and Mrs. Smith, Shogun, Slow Horses, and Squid Game. I think Shogun is the horse to beat in this race. And for comedy or musical TV shows, Abbott Elementary, The Bear, enough of this already, The Gentleman, Hacks, and Nobody Wants This, and Only Murders in the Building. Can we please give an award to a straight-up comedy? I get it. The Bear has got comedy in it, but it's a drama comedy. It's not pure like Abbott Elementary. Oh, my God. Give it to that. That's hilarious. But anyway, we'll see if the Golden Globes has a little bit, I don't know, riskier thing than the Emmys. The Emmys just keeps going, the bear. It's just like when Frasier always won, although Frasier's straight up comedy. Like the Bear's always winning at the Emmys. It's like, can we give it to a different, like a straight up comedy? So let's see if the Golden Globes, I say if the Golden Globes has any cojones, let's go Abbott Elementary or Only Murders in the Building. There you go. All right, that's my award rant for now. Let me know if any of those have your vote. If you were to vote, if you would pick any of those. They stole your mojo. They stole my idea, man. They stole it. They watered down my video. I'm telling you how, you know, when you're making things, you really think you're making something that stands out. And that did. Like no one had made anything like that yet. And now, of course, everyone steals that idea. I've seen it several times now. Not nearly to the perfection that yours is made, but whatever. The Brutalist doesn't even come out until next week. I know. The Complete Unknown doesn't come out until Christmas. That's what I'm saying, man. It's just like, obviously they've been shown in little areas. So it's like, because of that, I don't care about any of these nominations. None. Like, why is it everything that's nominated is literally this last month? Like, other than like slipping in something like Dune 2 or the big mega winners like Beetlejuice and, you know, all that category. But everything else seems to be like this month. It's like, where's Strange Darling? That's all I'm saying. Challengers is a comedy. Right? It's hilarious. I've heard The Brutalist is really good, but it's long. Are you kidding? 4 hours and 45 minutes? That's brutal. Just going to, I will not go see that. If that's 4 hours and 45 minutes in the theater, look, these are filmmakers who can't tell a tight story. If you're going to do a long story, put it on streaming and make it like 4 chapters, right? 4 chapters, maybe 5, right? There you go. Make that a 5-chapter movie. If he's great, I'm not spending 5 hours in the theater to go see that. Speaking about what it's like to meet Santa Claus when you were a little kid, are you nervous, afraid? I was always pretty stoked to see Santa. I don't have any pictures when I was a kid going, like some kids are. I remember taking Brooke to go see Santa when she was really young, maybe like 2. And yeah, and of course we stood in line for it felt like an hour, and we take turns walking the kid around so she's not bored. And then right as we get to Santa and Mrs. Claus, she just lost it. Like, yeah, we have a great photo of her just like her face is like wailing. Like, that's hilarious. We're taking that picture. Yeah, I think when kids are very young like that, handing them over to some old bearded guy that they wearing a bright suit, yeah, it's usually a traumatic experience. But usually after that, they're fine. Like every other time we've taken her to see Santa, she's like, that guy. The Bear is a comedy. Anything can be. That's right. If it can be, yeah. I know. I'm just saying. Look, if you guys aren't watching Only Murders in the Building, the chemistry between Steve Martin and Martin Short is some of the best chemistry on television. And I just would love to see, like, especially last season, Martin Short, that was his season. Now he's falling in love with Meryl Streep, and that story with him was just perfect. And he doesn't even win. I'm stunned. I don't get it. He's so great in that show. I've heard The Brutalist is really good, but very long. So is it 3 or 4? Either way, 3 hours and 45 minutes is also too long. 4 hours and 45 minutes is way too long. I really want to see a Flow because it's a cat movie, and I watched the trailer for it, and it looks cute. It's a cat movie. That's cute. Wild Robot is the best animated picture. No competition. There you go. Really, like not even remotely Inside Out 2 can compare. All right. Box office achievements. What made the most money? That should win, right? I mean, I think they aren't saying the highest one wins. Otherwise, you'd have no competition. But it's here are the ones that made the most money. Now, which is your favorite? So, yeah. Otherwise, you would go, what is the highest in that? Deadpool and Wolverine, probably? Because that's $1 billion movie. And I think fans that tune in like, oh, the kids will love it if we give it to the comic book movie. Hisham says, speaking about Christmas, what's it like to meet Santa Claus? Oh, did they repeat? Okay. Hold on. My mom saw Lee, and it was very good. She said it's based on a true story about a first woman who took photographs during World War II. Oh, okay. What are those movies? I guess I'm not watching the right ones. I know, right? Holland, what are those? I'm telling you, everything in these categories, I'm like, look, I am up with all my movies. What are these things? And as we have pointed out, some haven't even been released yet. I think Deadpool, Wolverine, Beetlejuice, Alien, Romulus much better than Dune Part 2. There you go. Those are good picks. I really want Ray to win for Conclave. He is great. Not as excited for the award shows this year. I've barely seen any of these movies, and I've only seen about 90 already seen 90 movies in the theater. I know you of all people are a beast at seeing movies in the theater. And yeah, none of these have even crossed our path. It's ridiculous. He's never won an award here in the US. Is that right? Not even one? Not even like a Golden Globe or Emmy or nothing? I think Brody only won the Oscar. Okay. And Daniel Day-Lewis swept everything else. Oh, okay. There's my Golden Globes thing. Yoink. You're not going to do the TV shows or limited series. The big thing for the limited series is the Penguin got nominated. Yeah, Colin Farrell. Yeah, I just didn't want to keep like just rattling off stuff. But yes, the Penguin is nominated. I think that's great. And Colin Farrell for sure. That's what I'm pushing for. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, well, I did rattle off. Oh, okay. What is? Oh, it's a limited series. It was right under the ones I the The thing I was reading is right under there. So the Penguin is under limited series, not drama. That's why I missed it. So you got Baby Reindeer, Disclaimer, Monsters, The Lyle and Eric Menendez Story, The Penguin, Ripley, and True Detective Night Country. So yeah, of all those, I've literally only seen The Penguin, and so that's the one I want to win. And yeah, Colin Farrell's fantastic. And also Furiosa Mad Max. Yeah, Gladiator 2, much better than Dune 2. Look at that. Yeah, man, list it. Make that list. Yeah, I'm going to say it again. Keaton was robbed, dude. I'm with you. Robbed. Oh, big time robbed. That's a do-over. Slow Horses is quite funny in between all the violence. All right. Laren, my favorite Laren. Shotgun. You mean Shogun. Shotgun would be mine. Talking of Keaton, I recommended a recent movie he starred in and directed called Knox Goes Away. Keaton is great. Yeah, I've seen the trailers for that. It does look really good. Want to check that? I still haven't checked it out yet. What's up, Holland? Joe's Moody says that's a minimum 3p breaks at my age, dude. Right? I mean, come on. And you almost need to see that at home because that's so long. And if it starts to drag, just like pause, go do the laundry, go make a snack, come back. Yeah. Dune is way better than those movies. Yeah, let's get it going. Let's get this controversy stirred up. All right, y'all. Let's see. Anything else before we head out? It's been an hour and a half. You guys have been great. Team me up with a whole bunch of good stuff to talk about. Well, here's a rumor I'll just throw out there, which is silly because who knows. Now, the rumor has it that Chris Evans is returning to the MCU to join Robert Downey Jr. in the Avengers Doomsday. The Wrap reports. This is from the Wrap on IGN. It's unknown whether he will return as Captain America, the role he portrayed for close to a decade, or in some other capacity. Pardon me. IGN has reached out to Chris Evans and Disney for confirmation. Nothing. So to me, I don't know. Like what? I get it. So we've already said Robert Downey is going to be playing Dr. Doom. So we know he's not Tony Stark Iron Man. He still can be the Tony Stark that becomes Iron Man, Dr. Doom in the comics. There is a version of that happens. What else would Chris come back as? I don't know. I think if you're going to bring originals back and Downey's already not being Iron Man, you kind of need to bring him back as Captain America if you're going to do that. I mean, we've already said goodbye to all these characters. It feels just like Marvel's trying to just do so much fan service that I don't know. It's like, do you not have a plan for Doomsday and Secret Wars? Like, we keep teeing up that these originals are going to come back. So I don't know. I mean, I'm all for it because I love Chris Evans as Captain America. But I don't know. I don't know. I feel like suddenly it's just going to be the original Avengers all back. Some guy like Scarlet Witch, Black Widow, they'll be back, you know. It's kooky. All right. If Star Wars and Transformers is public domain, do you mind if they're making... I would totally get in line for that. Absolutely. Yeah. I mean, people would be bitching and moaning if that happens, but I don't, sure, why not? It just better be better than Mousetrap, that Mickey Mouse horrific horror movie. Because, you know, Steamboat Willie became public domain, so they instantly made a horribly terrible horror movie. Yeah, that's awful. We hit 23 likes. Nice. See, now I got to hit 25. See, when you get off the 5 marks, I got to get that nice even 5. I know 5's an odd number, but you know what I'm saying? It's done in 5s. I think Chris Evans is going to come back for Avengers Doomsday. Yeah, that's weird. Dude, how weird. I just read that. Then shouldn't he be Human Torch? Well, I mean, no, because he was pretty much turned into like dog meat in Deadpool and Wolverine. So yeah, I don't see they're not going to do that again. Like that was perfect for Deadpool and Wolverine because it was a comedic moment that shocked everybody. But I just seriously doubt in any way, shape, or form, especially since, you know, he was mutilated in Deadpool and Wolverine, that he would come back for that. I think it would be it's got to be Cap or don't bring him back. I don't know. Let's see. I think it'll be another version of Cap. That could be true. Yeah, because I've heard the other versions of Caps are in the comics. I mean, yeah, you got the what is it? I'm already forgetting the name. What's the name of the movie with the red Guardian coming out. You know it. Say it right now. 1, 2, 3. List it. Yeah. But the fake Captain America. What was the name of that character in the comics? Like Super Soldier or the Shield? I feel like he had a different name. Thunderbolts. Thank you. But yeah, that character had a different name. He wasn't Captain America. They used to call him. What? Anybody remember that name? It's been a long time since I read that comics, like the Shield, something like that. But yeah, I don't know. I would love to see if he comes back to be Cap. So, but y'all, I think that's gonna wrap us up this morning. You guys have been great. Thanks for coming in. It's great seeing some fresh faces. All those who couldn't make the live before, you made it today. Kudos to you. Got to go refill my drink. It's dead empty. But yeah, man, get out there. Check out. Be on the lookout of this thing. Check out that Friends thing when it comes out on December 19th. Put it on your calendar and be on the lookout for this mug right here. As you've just learned here on this mug, the morning mug. Thank you guys for being here this morning. Get out and see some movies. Check out my 100 favorite movies of all time. Please go check that out. Please go check out the Die Hard compares to Home Alone. You'll get a kick out of that. A lot of good videos on this channel. So just go check them out. But that's going to do it for today, y'all. So before we go, let's give a little shout out to my one cafe member, Johnny. Here you go, Johnny. Thank you to all my cafe members for their support. And if you'd like to be a cafe member to help support the channel, please consider hitting that join button now. Thanks for watching, everybody. I appreciate you coming by and sharing your time with me. So until next time, be safe, be kind. We'll see you on the next one.